Have you ever wondered how they get oil out of tiny little olives? This is a process that's been done for centuries, and we want to show you how.
All right, so we're in Tuscany in the area of Fizzano, and we're staying in a really cool ancient olive oil mill. It's from the year 1000 approximately, when people would take the olives, they'd grind them up with heavy stones. And so this building is actually right next to the river. You might be able to hear it in the background. And I'll take you on a tour of it. So come on inside. This is like our version of cribs.
So they left the integrity of the original equipment right here. In fact, they built the entire house around this. And what we're looking at is a wash basin where they had river water redirected from outside, where they first washed the olives, and then they'd grind them pit and all under this big heavy stone into a paste. After that, they would then take it to a press. This press here had a collection basin underneath where you can see the floors recessed, and up top they would actually put weights on top of the paste to try to push out the liquid so it would pour down below. And since water and oil don't mix, the oil would float to the top where they could collect it. So this house is like a museum where they built it right over ancient artifacts. But there's a few things we don't understand. Let me show you. So this room is definitely a mystery, but what we can see is a hole going up top to some of those original stone grinding mills and the wash basin. And what we suspect is the water from washing the olives probably drained down here. This room was probably underwater, connected to the river at the time. Today it holds a table and chairs and a lot of bugs in here. Through this window is a river and a beautiful bridge going over it. And down the hall here is the dining room. And not far off is more of the olive oil making equipment. So let me show you the kitchen. What we have here is another olive grinder. This one is probably the biggest in the house itself, and it's right in the kitchen. You can see this giant stone wheel, which was a heavy press that essentially squished all the olives within this basin, and they likely used something like a horse or a donkey to move it around because it's just really heavy. And among all this history is a fully functioning kitchen, which I cannot wait to do some cooking. With olive oil, of course. And okay, one last thing. I want to take you outside to show you the river. It is beautiful.
And they left us a book to check out. And we took a peek inside. You can actually see some of the artifacts that are left intact, which they used to create the house that we see today, but it didn't have any roofs. It was just like an ancient ruin that they turned into the house.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to our channel. You can also learn more about us by visiting gildedspoon.com.